Today, we only really have two views about what brings meaning to life, what makes our life meaningful, and what things we should actually pursue in life, which will bring it meaning. And that's really the idea of an external set of rules that you should obey. Whether it's a god or a government, typically it's a religion that tells you, here's your set of rules, obey them, and that's what leads to a good life. And on the other side, you have people who say it's whatever you want. There is no rule because there is no standard to judge anything by, and there's nothing that really gives your life any particular meaning. It's whatever you want. But the problem is, neither of these lead to a good life. On one side, obeying a code or obeying a set of rules, that's just dogma. You're basically repressing what you want, and you're obeying what, the religion or what your government is, or whatever external source is telling you to do. Do this, do this, do this, and then that's your life. You're not doing what you want to do, and that's not a happy one. And on the other side, you have no structure. You have essentially no meaning at all, because it's whatever you want. And we can see that with a lot of the younger people today, is riddled with anxiety and depression and a sense that life has no meaning because there's absolutely no structure or standard by which to evaluate anything, because anything goes. So where does this leave us? Those of us who don't want to go along with either of these views, what do? We don't want to obey some kind of duty-bound code. We also don't want to just indulge in our whims. So what do we do? Well, this is the one tip that I can give you that I've learned from philosophy. And that's another way of assessing the values in your life, the things you care about. The way in which you judge what's good or bad for you is quite actually in the fact of life. Whether that thing is helping you flourish in life or not. What's so powerful about this perspective is that it puts what you care about, the things you care about in life, as the primary. What you value, what you go after in life, what you care about. These are the things that make your life matter. It's not God, and it's not whatever the hell you want. It's specific things that enhance your life, the things that you care about. And to give you an example, are your friends supporting you in your life? Are they, there for you emotionally? Do they listen to you? Do they care for you? Are they interested in you? Or do they, sort of mildly mock you and tease you or, dismiss your feelings and aren't really interested in you? One set is going to help you flourish in life and the other are not. And you can hear self-help people talk about this idea that getting rid of your shitty friends is how you can succeed in life. It's usually entrepreneurs talking about this, but the idea is a lot deeper than just succeeding at business. It's about succeeding in life in general. It's about achieving happiness. And you're not going to be able to achieve happiness really with bad people in your life. People who are constantly running you down or, just not really treating you the way you deserve. And this is just in friendships, not to mention everything else. What about something like art? Is it giving you a powerful sense of inspiration, ideals to aspire to, heroes to look up to? Or is it just giving you a sense of, life is meaningless and your actions don't really matter? All the little things in our lives add up to our life as a whole. And every single one of our decisions makes that life. It makes who we are. And the way in which you assess that, whether it's good or bad for you, whether it's going to help you, is quite literally on the fact of life. On what you need as a human being, not just physically, but spiritually as well. Spiritually, I mean mentally, what makes you you on the inside, your subconscious. And it's assessing, based on those needs, whether it will help you flourish or not. Now, what I'm talking about is called a standard of value. It's a standard by which you evaluate whether something is of value to you. So basically, the three options are, you can either obey some kind of code that's given to you externally, whether that's a religion or anything, or to not have one at all, which is essentially believing life is meaningless, or you can have the fact of life, what life needs by its very nature as your standard of value, which gives you a powerful sense of control over your life, because you know exactly, maybe not in the moment, but you can figure out whether something is or isn't good for you. It will give you a sense of meaning because you know by the facts of reality what you're doing is actually good for you. And for me, it has really changed my outlook on my decisions, and I hope that it can help you with yours. Thank you so much for watching.